Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome back. Hi, guys. Hello, good morning, night, or something. It's almost 9:30 p.m. for me. Jason says hi. Bea says, it's been so long since I was last here. I missed this. Well, welcome back. Chris, thank you. Are you really going to do Dodam today? No, I'm not doing Dodam. I'm doing YOSAHI. I'm doing Dodam tomorrow. Nope. I said day after yesterday I said day after tomorrow. So YOSAHI today, Dodam tomorrow. Oh, thank you. Wearing all white today. Thank you. I just finished watching Treasure Map new episode. I have not watched it yet, so please no spoilers. I have not watched it yet. I will probably watch and film my reaction after this. So yeah, please no spoilers, guys. No spoilers. How is everyone? I'm still sad about Trues. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you not able to get who has gotten their Trues yet? I haven't. I have not. But it's okay. You're broke. It's on shipment now. Failed securing even one. Did you predict Trues to sell out that quick? I never really thought of making a prediction on Trues, so yeah, I didn't have any predictions on that. I want the jumbo, but no shipping. I heard there was no shipping for the jumbo size ones. I heard like they're only shipped to Korea. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hikun. I heard Hikun. Who's it? I heard Chili and Hikun were like super popular. Like I heard that one kept selling out super fast. Well, I'm sorry if you guys couldn't get any Trues, but I'm pretty sure that you guys will have other chances. Imagine how it would be when they have a tour. Yeah, I was already imagining that. I was tweeting about that earlier. I was like, well, if that's just, that's just merchandise selling out really quick. Can you imagine how bad and anxious it's going to be when they start touring? Oh my gosh, I don't even want to begin. Chili, Hikun, and Matetsu sells fast. I didn't know that Matetsu was also selling fast. I heard about Chili and Hikun though. I wonder, I mean, I live in LA. There is a line store in downtown LA towards Hollywood, and I wonder if they're ever gonna put that in that store. Just gonna have to wait and see. It's war for ticket selling. Yeah. Your readings have become my favorite to watch during lunchtime. Aw, I am happy to hear about that. But anyways, as you can see with the title, I will be reading YOSAHI today, Yoshi and Asahi. I was meditating on them earlier, and their energy was pretty good. I couldn't read yesterday because Yedam's energy was not there yet. So yeah, I had to postpone it. So yeah, I will try to watch Kingdom. Says I will try to watch Kingdom. I don't know, because I only watched the first 2 episodes. I haven't watched the last couple episodes of Kingdom. So plus I'm still trying to open a Patreon, so I'll probably post it and upload it there once it's open. US line store is going to be the first to have the Trues merchandise. Well then. All right. But will they put the jumbo ones there though? Do you know? I wonder if they're going to add the jumbo sized ones. God, I can't even imagine, because downtown LA's line store is ridiculous. Like, actually, it's not as big as the one in Korea, but still. Will it be in New York City? I'm going to assume it's going to be in LA and New York. Ben, the line store is in front of the Chinese theater in Hollywood. Literally in front of the Chinese theater. So, line store. It's on Hollywood and Vine. I'm down. Let's go, Ben. We'll go. We'll go to the line store when you get here. I've never been to the line store in Hollywood, even though I live so close by. Oh, really? I've been there a few times because I think I've been there like twice or thrice, because my little niece, she's like heavy into BTS, and she wanted to go to the line store to get BT21. I remember going in there and there was so much BT21. I was like, oh my God, I was overwhelmed. So for me, I'm like imagining how it would look like if it was like full of Trues, if they have their own little section full of Trues. Oh my God, I'm gonna freaking spaz. Maybe I should make a vlog. If that happens, I'll probably vlog it. Okay, Chris, you're coming with. We'll go to the line store. I think that's good. Anyways, let's get started. Actually, let me check something real quick before I begin. One moment, guys. One moment. Say what? Do the vlog. I will, yeah, I plan to do the vlog. Don't worry, I plan to do the vlog. If like I get the opportunity to, I will do the vlog. Okay, I think we're good. All right, we're ready. So, LA meetup to go shopping at the line store. I mean, I'm down. I mean, if you guys live in LA and you want to meet up, I'm down to meet all of you in LA. You look good in white t-shirt. Thank you. Thank you. I need to wear a white more often. I wear black too much. I lack color in my life. All right, everyone ready for YOSAHI? Everyone ready? I think I could start now. I'm using the Labyrinth deck again because it's ASAHI. I feel like I could read him best with this deck, so we'll use this deck today. Anyways, welcome guys. If this is your first time here on the channel and on the stream, welcome. I am Jan. I am a tarot reader. I've been doing this for almost 17 years. Wait, what? Yes, I'm using my strong deck for ASAHI. But yeah, I've been doing tarot for almost 17 years. And just because this is a reading, I do advise you to watch this reading with a grain of salt. Not everything I say today is 100% definite, factual, or fixated. Okay, because the universe is always working, the energy is always changing, and people like Yoshi and Asahi have that free will of choice. Okay, so again, nothing is ever set in stone. All right, if you guys want to book another reading with me, whether it is a personal reading, whether it is another dynamic or an idol, celebrity, whichever, I have openings available on my website. You guys can check it out on the pinned chat there or in the description box. I do have a promo code that's still ongoing, 50% off of personal readings, minus past life readings. So if you guys have been wanting a reading with me, please use that promo code. You guys can use Blue Moon 50. All right. So on that note, let's begin. I do have a list of questions. So thank you guys to those that funded or chipped in for this reading. I do appreciate it. You guys have been helping me out big time. So thank you guys so much. All right. So let's go with the first set of questions, which is a standard flow. Waiting for treasure map subs. Yeah, I've noticed that they haven't been putting subs like right away, so I will be watching that and reacting to that after this. Okay, so as per usual, let's check, we'll double check how their energy is doing today, even though I meditated on them. How is Yoshi doing today? How is Yoshi? Okay, his energy's all over the place today. But we have the star card. The star card, it talks about how hopeful he is today. He's feeling very hopeful. I'm hearing also that he's feeling ambitious in a sense. So something's up his sleeve is what I'm hearing. Right, Jason? Yes, Jason's here. He's saying Yoshi's feeling ambitious today. He has he's brainstorming a lot today. Excited, right? That's what I got earlier too. Yeah, exactly. So yes, Yoshi is feeling ambitious, excited about a few things. Creative juices are flowing. All right, pretty good spirits right now. Oops. Anything else about Yoshi? How's Yoshi feeling today? Oh, yeah, very excited. We have the Three of Cups hanging out. I feel like is he working with someone right now? That's why. That makes a lot of sense. He's with Asahi right now and maybe two other members. Who are the other two? Is it J-Line? So 5 in total. Yoshi, Asahi. Who else? Ah, Yoshi, Asahi, Haruto, Junkyu. Okay, sounds up. Okay, busy, hanging out, working as well. Okay, cool. Anything else about Yoshi? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Yeah, he's just feeling really good. Feeling really good right now, in good spirits. I'm hearing also feeling very affectionate as well. But I mean, Yoshi's always affectionate, so I'm not surprised. Okay. All right, so let's check on Asahi. How is Asahi right now? Can we check on Asahi? Can we check on Asahi, please? If not, fine. How's Asahi doing today? Thank you. I'm freaking out. Don't freak out. I smell a comeback. I smell a comeback as well. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Why is this card here? Can you clarify? Why is this card here? Oh, okay. We have the Magician. Okay, feeling pretty very creative as well. So the difference between Yoshi's creativity versus Asahi's creativity with the Magician. I feel like Yoshi's much more optimistic about it, and he's just kind of let it he's letting his creative flow coming through to him like naturally, whereas Asahi's much more kind of like powering through it. He's just like, in a sense, kind of pushing for more creativity. So like his brainstorming is much more like upfront and straight to the point, whereas Yoshi's just like, let it come to me kind of thing. Okay, let it come to me. What else I have for Asahi is the King of Cups, which is actually funny because we have Yoshi that had the Queen of Cups earlier, and so Asahi having the King of Cups talks about also emotional immaturity, but in the sense where he's utilizing his emotions for the creative part. So the Magician with the King of Cups together talks about how he's using his, he's kind of channeling his own emotions and using it for the creative side. Okay, so we have both of them doing good right now. So let's proceed with the reading. We don't have to postpone this one. Thank goodness, because it's such a hassle to rearrange my schedule. But yeah. Okay, let's move forward with this reading. So what was the initial energy when they first met? What was the initial energy when they first met? Maybe. Thank you very much. What was the initial energy when they first met? Oh my God, not so soon, I'm broke. What a mood. I feel that. I feel that. What is this about? Does anyone know? Oh, interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck. Does anyone know who? Because right, Yoshi and Asahi. I need like hardcore treasure makers help me out. But does anyone know? Can someone confirm with me? Because I know that they're from YG Japan originally, but who got signed on first? Who got signed on to YG Japan first? Was it Yoshi or Asahi? Who came in first? Was it Yoshi? I think it's Yoshi, right? Yoshi? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. What I'm here was Asahi relatively new? Like he kind of came in a little later, or actually much later. Asahi came much later, right? Asahi entered a few months before. Yeah, okay. So Asahi came in like way, okay. He was pretty fresh. Okay, gotcha. This makes a whole lot of sense now. So when they first met, that's interesting. That's interesting. Not gonna lie. So apparently we have the 7. This feels like this energy similarly feels like Icon when Team B had to like welcome Jinyoung, Chanu, and Hongsuk. It was that same kind of feeling. So apparently YG Japan, I'm hearing like similarly in that group, someone came in and it felt like whoa. Like whoa, another new one kind of thing. I say that because we have the Tower card. I was really confused why this Tower card came. I'm like, why is it destructive? So it's not in a negative aspect. It was more of just like a shock to the original Japanese members. So that's why I had to ask you who came first. So someone came in later and it was like, in a sense, they're just like shocked. They're like, oh, another new one. We have to, kind of thing. And we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So the initial meeting was like, okay, is this gonna help us? Or is that going to, they were just kind of shocked that like a new trainee had to come in a little later. But yeah, I had to confirm if the Tower was talking about any kind of negative. It wasn't negative. It was just more of a shock to them. But bottom of the deck, positive end, we have 4 of Wands, which means foundation. So it was secure. Like basically Asahi fitted in right away. Okay, so Asahi fitted in right away, and in the terms of Yoshi, Yoshi kind of welcomed him right away too. So, okay. So yeah, that was how it was initial energy when they first met. It was kind of a shock, had no expectations, a little tense for a bit, like at the initial beginning, but quickly enough, they got, you know, pretty acquainted with each other with that Four of Wands. So pretty welcoming. All right. Moving forward, what was Yoshi's individual energy? What was Yoshi's individual energy? I think because Yoshi thought Asahi was cold because Asahi was kind of quiet. I mean, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. That's a very fair point. So what was Yoshi's individual energy at the time, please? Thank you. Okay. Okay. And then Asahi's, what was Asahi's initial energy at the time? Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. I didn't expect. Okay. Huh. All right. So, interesting. So both of them, interesting. Both of them were in like survival mode even before YG Treasure Box happened. I'm hearing and seeing that there was like these kind of like pressure whether or not they were going to make it. So you know how there was like Japan Line being invited to go to, you know, to battle in YG Treasure Box per se. So I'm hearing there's a lot more other Japan trainees apart from those original that we saw in the show. And so in that regard, it kind of left these Japan trainees battling each other out. So basically in silence, YG Japan trainees were battling each other in terms of getting the chance to go, you know, battle it out at YG Treasure Box. So it was like they already had their own mini battle in Japan before having the opportunity to come to Korea. So that's what I'm hearing with the Devil card. Okay, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Devil card and the Nine of Wands says they were having their own battles in silence. They were having their own survival show, in a sense, quietly back at home. Yoshi's energy was the Magician card. He used his willpower to make sure everything was just going to fall into place for his opportunity. Meanwhile, Asahi, because he was still pretty brand new, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse says he's going to do his best, but he was really not that confident at the time. But he's just like, man, like I just got here not too long ago, and I have to like stick it out and battle people kind of thing. And so again, he wasn't fully that confident, that Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, Yoshi, given that he has had more extra time and experience, he was just like, all right, I got to do what I got to do kind of thing. So yeah, they were both in their survival mode with different types of like reasonings and motives. Okay. Damn. All right. Oh, Japan Line. Moving forward, what is Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with Asahi? What is Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with Asahi? J-Line, they must have fought really hard for their dreams. Seriously. Yeah, looks like it. It looks like they did go through a lot, even before YG Treasure Box. Okay, so again, what is Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with Yoshi and Asahi? Okay, what is Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with Asahi, please? What's that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Aww. Oh, interesting. Yoshi's contribution to the dynamic with Asahi. Why is this card here? Okay, gotcha. And then this. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So, again, question is, what is Yoshi's contribution to this dynamic with Asahi? So we have the Two of Wands in reverse. This talks to me about how overall, even since the beginning up till today, there's this I mean, granted that Yoshi is an earth sign, so he keeps Asahi pretty grounded. Not to say, like, don't get mistaken, you can look at Asahi and you would assume, because he's so reserved, introverted, and quiet, that he's grounded. But it looks to me that Asahi isn't as grounded as he kind of pertains himself to be in the outside. So Yoshi's contribution is to keep him mellow, especially quietly. So again, we have that Two of Wands saying that he kind of pretty much, Yoshi has like a really good understanding of a bigger perspective. Asahi does the same thing. So here's the thing. It's kind of like a chain effect, because if you were here with the J-Sahi reading, Asahi gives that to, like, he does that same kind of dynamic with J-Hip, but the difference is that Asahi has a hard time doing it for himself. So Yoshi comes in and he does it for him. So basically, say, even though Asahi is quiet and he's kind of confused on something, or he just needs, guidance or better judgment, Yoshi is actually able to kind of contribute to that and be like, oh, here's my 2 cents, or here is my perspective in that regard. So that Two of Wands helps him. He guides Asahi a lot. We also have the Ace of Swords. So this is about open communication. Okay, this is about open communication. And then we also have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups talks about how they enjoy each other's company a lot. There's a lot of, how do I say it? There's a lot of internal connection here between the two of them that nobody else will understand. So this is really cute and really sweet. And again, I talked about the Yoshi helping out about giving better judgment. This is confirmed again with the Judgment card. The Judgment card talks about how sometimes Asahi quietly has to experience these things over and over again until he finally gets it. It's basically Asahi, whether it is intentional or not, he has these habits of trying things over and over again, or life hits him over and over again with like some certain thing. And Yoshi helps him in a way to kind of help like hold his hand in a sense, like hypothetically speaking. So he, in simpler terms, he gives up like that, I would say like an older brother vibe, but it's actually much more motherly than anything, because we have the Queen of Swords. So Yoshi has a much more logical sense, and he gives it to Asahi in a sense. And like, again, if Asahi experiences any kind of turmoil, Yoshi kind of nurtures it in a motherly way. So, okay. Vice versa, what is Asahi's contribution to this dynamic with Yoshi? Yeah, Yoshi's literally J-Line's mom. Pretty much. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Okay, What is Asahi's contribution to the dynamic with Yoshi? Ooh, who was that? Who was that? Huh? I heard it. Did you? You heard it. Sorry, guys. Uh-huh. Yep, that's what I heard. Should I stop? No. Okay. You worried me for a bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Was that Yoshi? It was Yoshi, right? I don't know. I'm just startled because I thought that was anger. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so we're good. Thank you. Yes. So I was shuffling and I heard Yoshi's voice. I wasn't sure what that was. Like I wasn't sure what kind of intent that was. I heard him say something. It wasn't that clear, but it sounded pretty loud and almost aggressive. It's like he sounded mad, but I was clarifying with Jason if he was mad or if he's upset, but he's not. He's just being loud. Yoshi was just being loud. I was like, what was that? You heard that? Yeah, I just picked up on Yoshi's energy. I thought he was mad and I thought I had to like stop this reading, but no, he's just being loud. So yeah, I was like, what was that? So sorry about that. I apologize. I was like, what the heck? So yeah, sorry if I startled you guys. I was startled myself. I was like, what did I hear? Must be Junkyu's influence. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so moving forward, what is Asahi's contribution to dynamic with Yoshi? Oh, no. We're already going there? For real? For real? No way. Damn. Okay, we're gonna go there. Okay. Shoot, man. Is this because of Yoshi's history? Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so it's already time for soft hours. So Asahi's contribution to the dynamic with Yoshi. So I can't confirm this until I've read all the other Yoshi dynamics, but so far I'm going to kind of make this claim that Asahi knows Yoshi best. Asahi knows Yoshi best. Yoshi has this comfortability of really showing who he is from the get-go to Asahi. Why do I say this? Okay, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups is on Yoshi's end. Yoshi's, this is like the youthful energy, and there's that whole bit of saying that you really can figure out who you truly are by the essence of your youth, and that is shown by the Page of Cups. So Yoshi's youthful side, ever since then, Asahi is highly aware. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Four of Swords. So it talks about how Yoshi and Asahi have that kind of deeper understanding about like bigger things, a part of them being an idol or whatever. They have deeper understanding. And then here is what kind of got to me, because this is actually the first card. I just haven't revealed it to you yet. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse. If any of you guys are very familiar, the Three of Swords is actually a heartbreak card, but because this came out in reverse, this talks about how Asahi contributes a type of comfort in times of turmoil, heartache, sadness, despair, sorrow, and just anything that Yoshi may experience, even since the beginning. Basically, Asahi knows Yoshi in and out about the deeper things, especially Yoshi's heartache, whatever he's experienced, from back then. So claiming this right now, that Asahi probably knows Yoshi best. Okay. Yeah. There's that. Gosh, didn't expect that one. Yeah, I didn't. I actually didn't. So. Asahi, can you be my friend? Oh. Remember when we first see Asahi cry during YG Treasure Box when they're watching Yoshi visit? Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I shouldn't be that surprised with Asahi, because Asahi, he has a Cancer Venus. He's very self-aware, but he's also kind of like, even though he's super quiet, he's also very observant, especially with his Cancer Venus and his Virgo moon. His Virgo moon makes him a lot more aware about other people's feelings versus his own, kind of thing. And so, again, it was a shock, but not really. It was just more of like, oh, wow, we're really confirming that. So, moving forward, what is the overall advice right now for YOSAHI in order for them to grow in the future? What is the overall advice for YOSAHI in order for them to grow in the future? Ooh, heck yeah. Okay. Okay. That's for all of them? I mean, for the both of them? Okay. Yes, Page of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. So bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Cups, and then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So advice for YOSAHI in general, this says the universe wants to kind of tell them not to be reckless, okay? Not to basically grab every opportunity that may come up. Okay, not every opportunity is meant for you. Just because you see something that's like sparks your interest, it doesn't mean you have to jump the gun right off the bat. It means you got to be careful and still be really smart about how you take up these chances that opens up for you. Not everything is meant for you. Not literally everything. Okay, just because, again, it sparks your interest even just slightly, you still got to be careful. You still got to follow your intuition. Don't get too excited over things. The Page of Wands is in reverse, talks about like recklessness. So don't just jump the gun right away. There's a sense of vulnerability that they both share when they get too excited. So again, they should just kind of tone it down before making any kind of decisions, especially in terms of work, is what I'm hearing with that Seven of Cups here. More towards work. So I feel like they need to just mellow it down. They don't need to try and grab everything. They don't need to try and do everything all at once either. That Five of Wands in reverse also says just to not lose control with your emotions. Again, if you are excited, that's fine, but don't act on these excitements too quickly. So, okay. All right. Moving forward. What can they learn from each other? So what can they learn from each other? What can they learn from each other? Queen is left. Oh my goodness, you always startle me. Hello. I'm not the queen, but hi, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe if they do, they would night off more than they can chew. Yeah, exactly, Seti. Exactly. Exactly. I agree. I completely agree. All right. So what can Yoshi and Asahi learn from each other? Let's go with Yoshi first. What can Yoshi learn from Asahi in the future? What can Yoshi learn from Asahi? The way you mix the cards is so satisfying. Like, I need an entire compilation. I'm dead. It's funny because you're not the first person to ask me for that. You're not the first person to tell me about that. I really should just make a ASMR. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, is everyone ready to cry? Because, whew, okay. Yoshi, the question is, what can Yoshi learn from Asahi? Wow, I'm getting emotional. Holy crap. These cards are going to make me emotional. Ooh, okay. Wow, I'm really getting choked up. This is rare. And sometimes it's rare for cards to make me cry, but let's see. What can Yoshi learn from Asahi? Right off the bat, we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords says that Yoshi can learn from Asahi how to move forward. Okay, something about how there is a lot. I literally hear Asahi's voice too, but Yoshi can learn from Asahi how to not dwell, how to not cling on to the past, how to not just be so fixated on what already happened back then. What I hear is that Asahi is like a safe haven to Yoshi with this Four of Wands. It says that Asahi's like, hey, he's basically telling Yoshi in a sense, like, it's okay. Like, you dealt with that before. You've been through a lot, but you can move forward and we're here for you, kind of thing. That Four of Wands says we're here for you. And Yoshi, here's something very interesting because we have the Hanged Man for Yoshi's end. The Hanged Man in reverse says that Yoshi holds himself back a lot. I haven't seen this in the Yoshi Suck reading, but very prominent in this YOSAHI reading is that Yoshi does hold himself back a lot on like his talent, his skills, his capabilities. He does hold himself. He restricts himself in giving his all. There's things where he kind of pushes him to give way for others. Yoshi gives way for others, and Asahi's like, no, give it your best with that Six of Swords. He's like, no one is gonna fall behind. Let's not have you fall behind. Give it your all. So again, I'm like, what in the world is this? So because Yoshi is so attuned to giving more towards others or giving way for the others before himself, it's because of from back then, like from the past or even when he was like younger. And so Asahi gives that kind of way where he's like, hey, you don't have to let that stop you, kind of thing. All right. So, dang. All right. Sheesh, I almost like cried on this stream. I can't. Yoshi's rising is actually a Cancer. He has a Cancer rising. So, okay, so what can excuse me, what can Asahi learn from Yoshi? What can Asahi learn from Yoshi? Why I hear wow, Asahi's in a good mood today. I hear him laughing. I don't know what they're laughing about. I just hear him laughing right now. He's making me feel giddy. I seriously hear Asahi laughing right now. Okay. What can Asahi learn from Yoshi? Asahi's rising as Aquarius. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, very similar to what Yoshi can learn from Asahi, but this time it's in terms of just like career-wise. So, okay. You know how I said Yoshi can learn from Asahi, like how to move forward, how to, really give his all kind of thing. Asahi, in a sense, this is actually just limited to work. So what Asahi can really learn from Yoshi is basically the confidence. Asahi, again, still, I mean, I've already mentioned this before, even during the J-Sahi reading, but in regards to this, Asahi can learn from Yoshi about being more confident or learn to get more confident every single day. We have the King of Wands in reverse saying that, that again needs to kind of embody his truest potential in terms of work, in terms of his skill. Again, that's why I said it's very similar to Yoshi's, but this time it's about, so here's the thing. Asahi, I'm getting chills. Asahi has the moon card and the star in reverse. So the moon card and the star in reverse is talking to me, especially with the King of Wands in reverse. This says that Asahi, there's a lot of other talent. Hey guys, please don't spoil Treasure Map. There's still people who haven't watched it. I haven't watched it yet, please, so don't spoil it. Okay, but moving forward, on Asahi's end, there are still a lot of talent, a lot of skills and technicalities that he actually hasn't shown yet. So there's going to be a lot of things that we aren't still aware of what Asahi can do. And Yoshi has been kind of like pushing him in a sense to really allow Asahi to show it. Okay, there's a lot of kind of like urgency that Yoshi's like, you should really do this. You should really pitch in this, this talent that you have. So I feel like it's much towards more on the music end. I don't know what else it could be in the music part of it, but again, there's just these different technicalities and skills and stuff that he hasn't really shown to us yet, and looks like Yoshi's very aware of it. And the reason why Asahi won't show it or has not yet is just because he's not confident. We have the star in reverse plus that King of Wands in reverse, so it's pretty much just under wraps with the moon. It's just hidden. Okay, he's hiding these certain skills. But Yoshi said Yoshi has been, again, kind of trying to motivate Asahi in a way, and again, so Asahi can learn how to find that confidence in those other skills. And apparently these skills, if he utilizes it, Asahi can really reach his highest potential. He can be, how do I say this? I've mentioned this before on my Twitter. I used to have a ramble. I should find that thread. I was rambling one day about Asahi. I said Asahi has a very similar birth chart to GD. Asahi and GD has a very similar astrological birth chart, and I literally off the bat saw that Asahi could literally be, with this 10 of cups in reverse, I mean in the bottom of the deck, he could be as successful as GD if he wants to. Okay, he could literally be as successful as GD. So yeah, there's just a lot there that that Asahi hasn't shown yet. Will he become more confident? I could see he will. It's just going to take him some time. It's just going to take him some time. Okay, moving forward. Excuse me. All right, so what are the qualities that they value the most towards each other? So what are some of the qualities that they value the most towards each other? Okay, so let's start with Yoshi again. What qualities or attributes does he admire the most about Asahi? Okay. Qualities. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Yoshi admires, oh yeah, for sure. I agree. Okay, Yoshi admires about Asahi some attributes. He admires how Asahi has really good boundaries within himself. He doesn't take any crap. Okay, Asahi doesn't really take any crap. I know, like, don't think of it in the context, like, I know we see Asahi get teased a lot by the other members, and like he gets picked on or whatever, but at the thick of it all, right? At the thick of it all, Asahi doesn't take any crap. Okay. Okay, so Yoshi admires that about him with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, people may think, oh, that could be like a greedy energy, but it's not. Asahi is just like, don't mess with me kind of thing. Like, if he needs to put his foot down, he will put his foot down. And Yoshi admires that about him. I'm going to see that as pretty much very similar to like Jihoon or Mashio, because of that fire sign placements. We also have the Six of Wands. So I like this because Yoshi, how do I say this? Yoshi looks at Asahi and he thinks, oh man, Asahi doesn't even need to try. So he admires that Asahi doesn't really need to try hard and he gets recognized. He gets like a kind of recognition type of thing for what he does, or even just for existing. So Yoshi's like, man, like, you're just effortless kind of thing. Asahi is very humble about it. He's just like, no, I still have to try hard. But Yoshi looks at Asahi. He's like, no, you really don't have to try hard. And you're just good at everything that you do. And you just exist this way. He also admires about Asahi with the Seven of Wands, being very protective of his peace, his sanity, his energy. Again, very similar to what I said with the Four of Pentacles, where he doesn't take any crap. Asahi just doesn't. He's really good at his defense skills. Okay, he's really good at his defense skills. All right. Next, how much is the membership? What membership? What membership are we talking about? Okay, moving forward. What does Asahi admire the most about Yoshi? What attributes does Asahi admire the most about Yoshi? The global membership? I am not entirely sure. Okay. To my fan club. I'm going to assume it's going to be almost $100. Because that's how normally they are. But I don't know if it's the same as like all the other fan clubs that I've been to. So I see, okay. There goes your money again. There goes y'all money again after trying to buy trues. Yes, RC. Actually, that's all of it. Anyone that's like part of a fan club, you always get priority. You get priority all the time. because I used to be part of Big Bang's fan club. I used to be part of Winners and Icons. Actually, I still am part of Winner and Icons. But yeah, we always got priority. We always got priority in terms of merch, concerts, and everything. So what can Asahi learn from Yoshi? What does Asahi admire the most about Yoshi? What does Asahi admire the most about Yoshi? Wow. Wait, that's soft. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Why is why are they like this? Okay. All right, we're soft again. So what Asahi admires the most about Yoshi is the fact that Yoshi, he just sees good in everything. Yoshi always sees the good in everything. Even if, say, things hurt him, even if life hits him really harshly or people can be mean or whatever, Yoshi never fails to find the good in others. He never fails to look at things through a positive aspect, and he still celebrates. He basically, if, for example, if someone hits him, with something like 100%, he gives back 1,000% in a positive aspect. So Yoshi's just too good to be true, to be honest. And Asahi admires that about him. He's just like, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you don't hold grudges. I don't know how you don't have any single ounce of hate in your heart. I don't know how you have any single ounce of resentment or regret in your heart. I just don't understand how you can do that. And Asahi, again, he's like, I admire you about that, but I just don't know how you could do that. And again, that Knight of Cups. So the Yoshi says, Yoshi's energy is like just too giving, too loving, right? He just gives his all in spite of how cruel the world can be or whatever, in spite of with the Tower card, in spite of how life can turn everything upside down, he still celebrates life. And Asahi is just like, how do you do that? I really admire this about you, but how? Okay. So again, we don't, Yoshi, for real. Yoshi, you're gonna make my heart hurt. Yoshi makes my heart hurt. We don't deserve Yoshi. We really don't deserve. The way Yosahi compliments each other in their own special ways, I can't. For real, Ben? Like, what? I'm so emotional. Okay, moving forward. What do they find? This one. Is there anything that they find annoying about each other? Okay. Is there anything that they find annoying about each other? This one's a pretty funny question. I want to be as strong as Yoshi. Literally, same. Same. Is there anything that they find annoying about each other? Let's start with Yoshi. Is there anything that Yoshi finds annoying about Asahi? I feel like there isn't. I feel like there's just this deeper understanding. They just kind of let each other be annoying. Yeah, see? I knew it. The Knight of Cups came out again. Yoshi's just like, oh, that's Asahi. Asahi's just being Asahi, and he's just completely understanding, and he kind of encourages it too. He encourages it. He's just like, yeah, Asahi's just being himself. Like, what do you want me to do? He could just be him. He can continue being him. I'm dead. Asahi's JX stuff. For real. Okay. Is there anything that Asahi finds annoying about Yoshi, I guess? Asahi, please. Wait, what? No way. I'm dead. I'm okay, that's hilarious. So freaking dead. Okay. We have the we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength card and the Temperance card. This talks to me. I can't stop laughing now. Asahi, it's not that he's annoyed. It's not that he's annoyed, but he Asahi thinks Yoshi is more random than he is. When you kind of think about it now, it's kind of true because from Asahi, it's expected for him to just be random. But Yoshi, you don't expect it all the time. And so it's not that he finds it annoying. He's just like, God, you're more random than I am. Like if I am channeling Asahi, I look at Yoshi and he's like, what the heck? I thought I'm the random one. You're more random than I am, kind of thing. And he's like, what is that? So I'm dead because it's super cute. Oh my gosh. I can't. And like, it's funny because Asahi looks at Yoshi, especially with this strength card, Leo card. He's like, wow, when you really are in the mood, so if I'm Asahi and I'm like talking to Yoshi, I'll be like, man, when you're really in the mood, there's no stopping you. Like, how are you in this kind of like, how is there just like once you start, you can't be stopped kind of thing? It's just funny. And Asahi kind of like judges him for that. So it's hilarious. Yoshi talks himself to his food also, like when the introvert classmates suddenly yeah, exactly. So yeah, Asahi's just like, what the heck? What the heck? So we love it. Actually, let me look at his chart. What makes him like that? Oh, no wonder. No wonder. It's his Gemini Mercury and Gemini Mars. That's why. No wonder. His Gemini placements make him super random and unstoppable when he's in it, when he's in that mood. We love Yoshi. We love Yoshi. Yeah, when Yoshi's on a roll, he's on a roll. And Asahi's like, yo, what the heck? Okay, moving forward. Let's see what we got next. Let's see. Okay, so the two have any differences? And if so, how do they settle it? Okay, does the two have any differences? If so, how do they settle it? Okay. Air sign placements always makes people more wild, I've noticed. Yeah, no, they really do. They really do. They're just that spark of no pun intended, but they're pretty much this breath of fresh air kind of thing. Okay, so differences in huh. I see. Is that because of work? Oh, okay. It's because of upbringing. Yeah, I could see that. Hmm. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm just speaking to one of the cards real quick. Okay. Okay. Mm. I see. Okay. One more clarification, please. Excuse me. Okay. So there's one huge difference that they sometimes kind of they don't argue about it, but I would say that they've just had like serious conversations about it. They don't fight. I don't see a cart of argument or, fights or anything, but I do see like having a deeper conversation about different perspectives that they have or different morals or values. And so this is derived off of their upbringing and how they were raised kind of thing. But one of the huge differences, actually pretty much the only difference that they do have is about how it's about how to kind of accomplish one's goals or how to accomplish like whether it's a small goal or a big goal, they kind of approach it differently. And they kind of, there's like this energy here between Yoshi, where Yoshi, he looks at a goal and he's much more, how do I say this, straightforward about it. Okay. And they have pretty much kind of look, Yoshi kind of looks at it in the sense he's like, basically, how do I say, Yoshi's aspect about life is that, or like in terms of goals, it's that life is too short. You know what I mean? He approaches things in a way that he's like, life is too short. Whatever comes your way, you should just grab the opportunity no matter what. Asahi, on the other sense, is much more reserved and much more logical and careful about that. And so remember, I did talk to you guys about that one question. It says what is one thing or the overall advice that they need to be careful of for the two of them, and they should not be reckless. So it's kind of like continuing off of that advice. So again, Asahi, he's much more calm about approaching certain goals or and such, whereas Yoshi's like, no, I gotta grab that opportunity kind of thing. And again, I don't know why I just thought of Yoshi on Treasure Map, where he was like, oh, there's a lot of goals I want to try. There's a lot of dreams that I want. Like, I want to have copyrights. I want to be in fashion. I want to do this. There's nothing wrong with having all those goals. He can claim all of that if he wants to. But again, he just kind of jumps the gun so fast, which is, again, I don't have any issue with it. The universe doesn't have any issue with it. He just needs to take his time. He should just take his time. There's no rush. And again, this is what they kind of differentiate. Asahi's actually talked to Yoshi about that kind of mindset. Yoshi would be like, yeah, you should really do all of that. You should really try it all. And, life is too short. We don't have that much time. Whereas Asahi's like, no, I'm going to wing it. I'll do what I can. You know what I mean? Asahi's like, I'll do what I can. And I think you should just do what you can too. Don't burn yourself out. Okay? He's like, don't burn yourself out type of deal. It's pretty, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's not because of their sun signs, it's because of their rising signs. So yeah. Asahi again with that Aquarius rising and Yoshi with that Cancer rising, there is that difference there. Cancer are pretty much take the initiative, whereas Asahi as an Aquarius rising, they're much more lax about it and reserved, fixed sign things. But yeah, so that is the main difference that they have towards each other. So, okay. They have talked about their purpose-driven life. I think I remember reading about that or hearing about that. Okay, moving forward. Excuse me. Okay, so how do they share affection towards each other? Everyone's favorite question. How do they share affection towards each other? Actually, let's use the other deck. Let's see. How do they share affection towards each other? Let's start with Yoshi again. How do they share affection towards each other? Suddenly hearing Junkyu's tone when Apijan said, you know what it is. I'm dead. I'm dead. Does everyone still think I'm a lot like Junkyu? I'm very curious all of a sudden. There's a handful of people that still think I'm a lot like Junkyu, and I would have to agree. But I wonder what you guys really think. How do they share affection towards each other? How does Yoshi share affection towards Asahi? How does... Oh. Oof. Consistency, don't we? I love that. We love it here. We love it. Okay. So remember how Asahi he tries his best to understand Yoshi and how he comes always from a place of love and always giving and always just seeing the good in things. So that's exactly the same thing with this forgiveness card. And so here's the thing, Asahi, he may just do this in a joking way, but Asahi's like, he talks to Yoshi in a way, he's like, man, I don't deserve you. I clown you a lot and probably tease you a lot, but you're always so nice and you're so forgiving towards me. And you just give me a lot of like, affection kind of thing. You care about me, you take care of me. And, again, that whole forgiveness card, Yoshi's just, again, he looks at life, he looks at people from a place of goodness, from a place of love, right? He has so much love in his heart space, which is beautiful. But again, that's how he also expresses. And then significantly and particularly towards Asahi, he lets Asahi or encourages Asahi to embrace his individuality, his uniqueness, his randomness. Yoshi just kind of enjoys seeing Asahi being his weird self. We have the action card, which again I'm hearing is all about like skinship and intimacy, and Yoshi's just very, touchy, lovey-dovey. He's just sweet like that. He's just a sweet boy that way. And yeah, and we have the joy card as well. So he shares his affection towards Asahi in a way whenever, say, for example, Yoshi's in a good mood, say Yoshi's happy today, he's just going to go to Asahi or whoever else that is around him, and he'll go to them and just kind of share that same positive vibration kind of deal. So, yeah. Today's reading is like was like riding a roller coaster. One moment we were crying, laughing, being serious, and crying again. For real. For real. Seriously. Okay. So, how does Asahi share his affection towards Yoshi? Oof. Oh. Oh my goodness. Good Lord, help me. Okay, so remember how okay, I already told you this before, how what Yoshi could, remember I said what Yoshi can learn from Asahi is about how to like move forward and not dwell and not, cling on to the past kind of thing. So we have it again, okay? We have virtue. All right, we have virtue. This talks about how Asahi's affection comes from a place of understanding. Asahi's affection is expressed and shows understanding of where Yoshi came from. He looks at Yoshi and he's like, man, this kid's been through a lot more than I could possibly have ever been through. And again, he just stands there with a sincere patience towards Yoshi. And he's like, yeah, like if anything, I know where he's come from. I know the crap that he's been through. And, again, Asahi's just like, yeah, I'm just going to come and express my support and like love towards him from a place of understanding because I'm aware of where he's been. And then we have the empathy card. So this is, again, why we have that huge understanding. This is why I did say earlier in the reading where these two really know each other very well, inside and out kind of thing. And Asahi expresses his affection towards Yoshi with loyalty. So again, just don't, basically Asahi will look at Yoshi, and if anyone lays a hair on Yoshi, Asahi's gonna kick your let me refrain my words, but again, Asahi will just F you up if you hurt one hair on Yoshi, basically. Asahi will screw you up. We have present. So again, this talks about how he guides Yoshi to not dwell either on the past or dwell too much into the future. He just basically teaches Yoshi to stay grounded, stay in the present moment. And so, yeah. Yeah. And then we have the last one. We have the individuality card again. So Yoshi had the individuality, so did Asahi. So they give each other, this is why they joke the way they do. Both of them have the individuality card, right? And so this is why those two, when you see them kind of like joke around and they're both random as heck, bro. they're so random, and it's like they're like in their own little world whenever they do talk or joke around or mess around. But again, it's because they're both fixed signs. Yoshi is a Taurus. Asahi is a Leo. So you got a bull, you got a lion. They're both fixed signs, and they just have that about them. They both have that pride within themselves as fixed signs, and they kind of give way to each other in that sense. So next, okay. Oh, here we go. Is YOSAHI content with their current level of connection, or does any of them intend to connect deeper? YOSAHI always has their own inside jokes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. I've taken notice that those two have their own world. But anyway, the question is YOSAHI content with their current level of connection? Does any of them intend to connect deeper? What are the fixed signs? It's it's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Is YOSAHI content with their current level of connection, or does any of them intend to connect deeper? Let's go back to tarot. Sorry, let me use this deck this time. They're very happy with where they're at with the connection. We have the Four of Wands again. Four of Wands, I already brought that up like 3 times in this reading. Four of Wands is about the family kind of foundation. They're just so comfortable with each other. People may not see that on the surface, but to them at least, they're very comfortable around each other. They're technically brothers. Okay? It's just about comfort, security, being in each other's presence very comfortably, and just a deeper understanding. And I don't see any like need or reassurance that they are yearning for. They're pretty much secure in terms of how they feel like with their connection and their friendship and their brotherhood. So very good card to have in terms of this, question. Okay. So let's move forward again. Oh, okay. I think we're almost done. Let's kind of going into the prediction part. So do they work together, consult, discuss, or talk music-wise? If so, will there be any collaboration or project between the two of them? All right, so we're gradually going into predictions. Okay. All right. Do they even work together? Do they talk, consult, discuss music-wise? Will there be any collaboration or project for the two of them? Let's use the deck again. They sure do. Oh boy, they sure do. We have the Nine of Pentacles is very independent. They're working on their own kind of thing. So it's like what okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot. So what I'm seeing in particular to that, it's like, say Asahi is creating something on his own by himself. Yoshi is creating something on his own by himself. And then they meet up one day, be like, look what I made. Like, look what I made, right? And apparently they're just like, yeah, they just kind of brainstorm off each other. Like they do it individually, and then when they meet up, they kind of like give each other feedback. They're like, yo, what do you think about this? And the other one's like, yeah, that's cool. Let me show you my song, kind of thing. And they just like kind of go, back and forth and discuss. And, in terms of it kind of releasing, if any of this kind of music or project or collaboration to come ahead, I see something happening actually with that Chariot card. I don't think this is soon though, but I do hear that this will happen. The Chariot talks about how the two will create a successful song or a creation in general, and it will both have their name on it and will be actually well received, especially with the Chariot card. Chariot is about success through hard work. So working on a song, again, this just says that, yeah, in due time, after all that hard work, we can expect something coming out from both of them, and we may see their names together on something else, something brand new. The question continues. Besides Skypiea, is there more to look forward to from YOSAHI? So yeah, let's go into predictions. This is the last question on the list. So technically, let's just do predictions. Shall we? Prediction time? Prediction time, prediction time. Ready, ready, ready? Have your, what do you call it? Your amnesia pills ready? Prediction time. All right, is there anything we can predict in terms of Yoshi and Asahi? What can we see and predict in terms of Yoshi and Asahi? Is there anything we can see, foretell, predict the future in terms of Yoshi and Asahi's energy, please? What can they bring up? What can those two bring up for the future? Huh. What? What is this? One second. What is this? Is that? Sorry, I'm just talking to my cards. Why? What is this? Is that's in Japan? Oh, man. Whoa. Okay. 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 All right. So you know how they were in Japan? You know how they were in Japan for like a really quick break or vacation or whatever? Damn. That's a shame. I mean, they can still do that, right? Okay. So you know how they were in Japan for like a vacation. So apparently it wasn't overall just intended for a vacation. Um they had to come back right away, but if they didn't have to, there was actually intentions for not just Yoshi and Asahi, but basically all of Japan line to meet up again, maybe in Tokyo or something. Basically, where the main hub is for YG Japan, or AVEX, YG AVEX. Basically, they had. I'm hearing and seeing that they had a schedule where they had business. Tasks that had to be done, but they couldn't do it because they had to get back to Korea right away. And this particular task was actually really big. It was supposed to be some type of collaboration with someone or just like help from someone in Japan. I don't know who it is, but there was supposed to be some bigger collaboration that Japan line was going to get, and it couldn't happen, so it kind of caused a delay. Now, why am I seeing this in the future? Because this is still open for discussion. I'm seeing that back and forth they are still talking. So basically, YG Entertainment in the hub of Korea is still obviously in contact with YG Japan, AVEX per se, and they're still talking or whatever, trying to figure out. My ear is ringing all of a sudden. Yes, I know, I know, I know, I know. Okay. Basically, again, they're just still in open discussions and trying to find like a better method or a better way for them to still continue with this project. So yeah, open discussion right now. Jeez, that was a loud ear ring. I know. Okay. So there is that. What else? Actually, let's put that away. Baby. Oh man. Damn, can you imagine Treasure collaborating with another like artist from Japan? That'd be dope. Anything else? Ooh. Oh. What is that? Why is this here? Okay. Ah, lovely. Okay. Remember the YG family thing? YG family concert? Remember that? I'm like readings ago, like last reading and like another reading before. Okay, it's happening. I still see it coming from their energy too. However, additional detail to it is that it might start in Japan. Japan may be the first stop. Japan may be the first stop. And that's very similar to how it happened for the YG Family Power Tour in 2014. Japan was one of the first stops before actually doing it in Seoul. So Japan will be the very first, around one of the first stops for this tour. I don't know if it'll be a world tour, but what's really common with YG Family is that when they hold a YG Family concert, they will always have it at least in Seoul and in Japan. I'm not saying this is a world tour. I'm just saying that Japan is part of it and obviously Seoul because that's what happened before. YG will always do a YG Family concert in Japan and in Korea. So I'm not saying that's a world tour. I'm just saying Japan is the first. Because that's what happened back in 2014. Yeah, because Japan is always first for YG because they always pay up. Japan they don't hesitate to pay. You know what I mean? They're like, we want this to happen. They pay up YG and then they get it done. Okay. So that's just how it's always been. YG has always been, I mean, Japan has always been so good about paying up. They're like, we want this concert to happen. We want a tour. They have the money, they have the finances. They just talk to them and be like, we want this. And yeah, it's not a YG thing, it's Japan demanding this. So when is this happening? Let's see. When is this happening? Let me see if I can find out when. The last time I read into this prediction, it says no later than 2 years. But let me see. Let me see. Let me see. When is this happening? Because especially still, we're still in the middle of a pandemic, guys. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. So I wouldn't worry too much, but let me see. When is this happening? What? Hold on. I need a calendar. I need a calendar right now. What is going on? Calendar. Huh. Okay. Sheesh. All right, I'm going to give you a time frame. It could be as early. I'm going to give you the potential how early it could be or how soon it could be, or the potential of how late it could be. All right? How does that sound? I'll give you a time frame. It could be as early as Are you ready? Maybe you're not ready for this. Maybe you're not ready. I'm going to give you as early as possible and then as late as possible, and it could be in between that time frame. It could be as early as, you ready? It could be as early as February next year. It could be as early as February next year, 2022. Or guys, again, or as late as October 2022. That's actually pretty soon. You kind of think of it in a way. That's a little, it's less than 2 years. Yeah. About less than 2 years. So as early as February or as late as October next year. Better get your money ready. Better save up for flights. Better save up for tickets. Better save up for comedies. It's pretty soon. It's pretty soon. Again, don't dwell on these predictions, especially time frame wise. This could change. Please don't dwell on this too much. This could literally change. Okay, I'm not saying this is definite. Again, I always have to remind you, the universe is always working, the energy is always shifting. People like Yoshi, Asahi, all of Treasure, all of the staff, YG Entertainment, Japan, they can change it. They can literally change it. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but I'm just giving you that potential. Okay, I'm giving you that potential there. Big Bang doesn't have to make a comeback. You know Big Bang doesn't have to make a comeback, right? To attend a YG Family concert. You realize that, right? They don't need to make I mean, it'd be better if they did, but you know they don't have to, right? They don't that's Big Bang's power. Come on now, think about it. They don't have to make a comeback if they don't. They don't need to if they wanted to. They could literally still perform Fantastic Baby 100 times and people will buy tickets for it. They don't have to make a comeback and just to attend. Anyway. Moving forward. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They can even use the concert as their comeback. Correct. That's literally something that Big Bang would do. Yeah. The moment that Big Bang would say, oh, we're going to be part of the concert, you know, people are going to pay for that. Okay. Moving forward. Is there anything else we could predict? Hey, how many times has this been? Is this the 6th time already? Remember the sad boy concept? I'm laughing because I just keep seeing this prediction. We have it again, guys. We have it again. That sad boy concept from Treasure is still here. I keep seeing this is what the 5th, 6th time. Yo, the universe, the way the universe wants to prepare you guys so much and remind you. They want to keep reminding you that, hey, Treasure's going to come out with something sad. For real. I'm wow. Which one of the 2 sad boy songs? I think it's both. Exactly. That's literally what I'm thinking. How are we supposed to forget this if the universe keeps telling you? Yeah, exactly, right? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Maybe it's because it's happening sooner than we think. Maybe it's because it's happening sooner than we think. Who knows? God, can you imagine Treasure with a very sad, like a whole album is just sad? But no, I don't think that'll happen. Like Treasure's trying to show a lot of like different sides to them, so I don't think they'd do that. What is this? Oh. Okay, hold on. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Huh? Why? Why? Huh? Why? What? Huh. No. Okay, confirm, please. One more. This reminds me of shoot. Remember how okay, this reminds me of that prediction that I saw about Hyunsuk, and he was like performing something like solo on a big stage. Remember I said that? That's Hyunsuk's, right? I said that uh I said that pretty much Hyunsuk is like alone on stage, like a huge stage. It's not a music show. It's like a concert stage. So similarly, hold your breath. Similarly, I see this also happening to Asahi. Asahi has a special stage. I saw I don't again, maybe I could be wrong, but in my vision through these cards that they were projecting onto me in my brain, I saw Asahi have a special stage. I don't know when, again, I don't know if this is it could be a Treasure concert or it could be something else, but I just saw Asahi doing something solo. I didn't see him with anyone else. I just saw him on a very big stage, and I'm gonna tell you that stage looked very similar to what I saw in Hyunsuk's. So I wish I could tell you the details of how it looked like, but I just want to say it's very unique. It's not just limited to Asahi singing. It's not limited to Asahi it's not limited to Asahi dancing. It's just a different kind of stage, and you guys are going to be like, "What is that? What is going on?" Just something you just didn't expect. It's more like it's expected but not. Like you knew this about him, but you didn't think he would perform it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know what? If I can't, guys, you know what? Because the predictions are becoming much more vivid and prominent these days, honestly, we need to, we need to read all of the Treasure members solo individually again, because this is just a dynamic reading and I'm starting to see solo predictions. So I'm like, sounds like we'd be better reading more solos again. Ooh, someone just mentioned one of the predictions. Oh, someone just mentioned the prediction. It's up to you guys to think which one it was. Someone commented what I saw on Asahi. But yeah, I feel like we need to prioritize the solo readings again more than the dynamic readings. But that's up to you guys. Is it the piano? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's one of them, though. It's one of those predictions one of you guys mentioned. Magician. It's not magician, I'll say that. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. You want me to give you a hint? Want me to give you a hint what that Asahi stage looks like? CL did this kind of stage once for a concert. CL did this kind of stage once for a concert. Actually, so did GD. CL and GD did this kind of stage before. Once. See what I did there? I said it, but you guys are still not aware. You guys are still not aware. Oh my god. I'm dead. You guys are hilarious. Okay, let's move forward. You guys are hilarious. Next. Wow. Oh, shoot. Is this also in Japan? Thank goodness. I've been waiting for this for so long. I've been waiting for this for so long since I've ever started learning about them. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Fashion magazines, not just Yoshi and Asahi, but all of them. I literally see a lot of photo shoots all of a sudden. I see a lot of photo shoots happening. But particularly it's going to start in Japan. So think of like Japanese fashion. I've been waiting for this moment. Fashion shoots. Fashion magazines, starting with Japan, gradually going back to Korea. I just see a lot of fashion shoots. Is it soon? Very soon. 6 months from now. 6 months from now. Six months from now. Save money for real. Save your monies. Is there anything else? Oh, repetitive card. Is that all we got today? Yep. Okay, so that is all I have prediction-wise, guys, out of Yoshi and Asahi's energy. Okay. Yeah. All right. So before, what should I do now? Pull oracle cards? Let's pull oracle cards. What does the universe want to tell YOSAHI? What does the universe want to tell YOSAHI? What does the universe want to tell YOSAHI? Confidence is your key to success, Leo energy. And then be bold and make the first move. Okay, it's about having confidence, okay? Bro, prosperity lies ahead. Guys, I literally, I just thought of both of them. They just have really high potential to be really big. Take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Okay. So that is what I have for this reading on Yoshi and Asahi. But yeah, we have a lot of good potential. The thing is, the more I read like Treasure in general, whether it's a solo reading, whether it is a dynamic reading or a group reading, I just keep seeing that the momentum is not dying. I've already said this way before in the beginning of my like first reading ever on this channel. I've already told you guys so many times that Treasure is just going to be so big and they're just going to be so, basically I've always talked to you guys and like to fellow treasure makers to really just embrace and appreciate your current moment, especially being their fan now. I really don't want you guys to dwell too much on into the future and like, you know, being so eager for like their first win or whatever, or for whatever achievements you want them to have. Yes, it's good, but really appreciate what's going on today now, because you're never going to get it back. You're never going to get it back, honestly. Like, they're just growing too fast, in my humble opinion. Like, it's good, but again, what the bigger they get, the faster they go. You're gonna just blink and you're gonna be like, "What the heck happened?" Now they're like super harder to approach. They're super harder to, you know. And the more I read them, the more I see it. They're just gonna be so big, and it's just gonna get. I'm just gonna lay out the flat out truth to you. It's gonna get harder for them to you know, be approachable. You know what I mean? The access of being their fan is just going to gradually get harder and harder. Just appreciate it right now. Just appreciate it right now. Like, you know how active, look at how active Treasure is right now, especially like with Weverse on Twitter. I don't see that dying. I think they're still going to be like that no matter what, but at the end of the day, it's just going to get harder and harder. You really need to embrace what's going on. Okay? Will Treasure become a top group in Korea? Yes, I don't need to pull cards for that because I've done that so many times. They will. Slow and steady, remember? Like how Yedam said, even pre-debut. So again, don't dwell too much in the future. Don't stress yourself out on, you know, oh, they need to get this, they need to get that, we need to have this. You really just need to embrace what's going on, because you might miss things that's just like right underneath your nose type of deal. So yeah, the more I read them, the more success. Like literally every single day, the more I see them, or literally like weekly, the more I see them or the more I lay my eyes on them, just the bigger the potential I see in them every single day. It just keeps growing. So you're making me install Weverse. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, right? You'll never know when you'll have that access to them again. You'll never know. I've already mentioned this before, like way in the beginning. They're going to be so big. They're going to be so big. I don't remember which reading that was, but I did say that Treasure's going to be, they're going to have like such an impact, like how Big Bang did, or how EXO did, or maybe BTS. Like not in the similar, you know, motives or reasons, but just the impact, the level of impact that they'll have will be very similar. And I haven't seen that change. That's the thing. I haven't seen that change. So again, but yeah. Yep. So that is like always my huge advice towards fellow treasure makers. Jan, do you remember when did you do the Junkyu solo reading? The first time I read Junkyu, shoot, when did I do that? I don't remember. I think the first ever reading was back in September last year. When did I do that? When did I do that? Let's check. I read him twice. I read him solo twice. I read him, let's go in the beginning. Was it September or was it October? I don't remember. October. I read Junkyu the first time in October. October 4. I read him in October 4. And then I read him a second time in March. So I already read Junkyu twice. So Jan, is group reading available? It is completely available. If you want me to read a Treasure as a group again, I read Treasure back in November. I think I read Treasure as a group in November last year. because it was before chapter 3. If you want me to read them again as a group, I think it's a good time to read them again. That tier is still on my website. So, but if you want me to read other members, I think that would be a good time to do though. Yeah, Junkyu was my very first live stream on this channel. So because of what you said and being sentimental right now, that's what I do. I make people sentimental. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get going. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of down to stick a little bit longer. Yeah, I read Junkyu, then I read Hanbin, then I read Jenny, and then I read Lehigh. Am I a Virgo rising? Am I? No, I'm not. I'm not a Virgo rising. Anyways, I think I'll stay on for a few more. So if for like a little bit longer, do you guys have any questions that I want me to ask before I close this reading? Is there any other questions you guys have? I'll take a few. I'll take a few questions about Yosahi. Junkyu's rising sign is a, what is it? A Libra. Junkyu is a Libra rising. Is Yoshi a starseed? We're doing that again. Yeah, only about Yosahi. This is a Yosahi reading, so if you have any extra questions that I didn't get to, if you have any, send them my way. I'll take a few and pick. But is Yoshi a starseed? No, I don't think so. But if you really want me to check, let me ask. Can I ask that you about Yoshi, Jason? All right, okay, you know how this works, right? If I have to ask about being mystics or whatever, I have to channel them. Okay, let me do that. Send me your questions right now while I channel Yoshi. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna meditate for a few seconds. That was easy. No. Haruto, sorry. Haruto is not. Haruto is not a starseed. He's not a starseed. He's just a special human being. Okay. All right. Let's check your questions that you guys have sent. Does Yoshi feel like he's not enough? Because he always says, "I'll make you love me" or something like that. I mean, based off this reading already that I've done this whole time, you can kind of say that Yoshi does already feel something, like he feels like he's lacking. But I don't think it's because he's not confident. It's more of just like he's just giving way for others. You know what I mean, Claire? I already mentioned that throughout this reading. It's not that he's just not confident. It's just he holds himself back because he makes room for others before him. So, okay, will Yosahi get brand endorsement like the other members, please, at the Jan? Let's see. Will endorsements? Will they bring in endorsements? I don't see it so far, no. It's not like as similar as J-Huck's. It's not as similar how J-Huck was like, oh, guys, look what I did. I landed a gig with so-and-so. No, I don't see that yet. I didn't see that. What about? Okay, so I see fashion endorsements, but it's not because YOSAHI brought it. You know what I mean? So, okay. So, next question. Let's scroll. Let's scroll through the chat. Does YOSAHI have a third eye? Everyone has a third eye. I think you meant, is YOSAHI's third eye hyperactive? No. No. ASAHI, Yoshi is not, but ASAHI has a potential to. But it's not like Jihoon or Hyunsuk. Let's see. Will Yoshi play a specific role in Treasure's career success? Let's see. Let's see. Will Yoshi play a specific role in Treasure's career success? He will play a role, but he's not like the main role. So here's what I'm gonna put a disclaimer on. See, guys, look, we have the 7 of Cups in the bottom of the deck. So no one is gonna have more significance in Treasure's success in the future. Everyone will play the part. Everyone will have a contribution to Treasure's success. It's not gonna be like, oh, okay, Yoshi did this. It's because of Yoshi. Oh, it's because of ASAHI. It's because of whoever. No, stop thinking of it that way. I'm going to tell you right now, before it gets too out of hand in the future, don't have that kind of mentality. That does not sit well with me. That does not sit well with me. Don't be like, oh, it's all because of, so-and-so who did that. That is literally how akges form, and I don't like solo stands, honestly. Okay, why is my... Hold on, sorry guys. My phone is going off. Sorry guys, 1 second. Anyways, like I said, if you're starting to think, oh, so-and-so has the potential to bring the success, no, stop it right there. That does not sit well with me. That does not sit well with me. I don't condone that mentality or attitude. Anyway, moving forward. Next. Is Yoshi highly empathic? Is Yoshi highly empathic? Yoshi, said he. Starseed. If I said Haruto, I meant Yoshi because I channeled Yoshi. I probably just said Haruto. Haruto's rising is also Libra. So both Haruto and Yoshi have... Yoshi is a Cancer rising and Haruto is a Libra rising. Let's see. Wait, what? Okay. empathic? Is Yoshi empathic? Is Yoshi highly empathic? He has it. He has empathy, but I wouldn't say that's his best skill. He has it. Okay. Yoshi has empathy. He does. He has like empathic attributes, but I wouldn't say that's his best. He's not like a Jaehyuk. He's also not like, who's a good one? Jihoon's also empathic. Yoshi has it, but not as strong as the others. Okay. Is there any more anime related project for them? I didn't see anything, so when I was doing predictions, so but let me see. Yeah, no, that's a no. We have a 8 of Swords, and this is a no card. So no, not yet. Any variety show for YOSAHI? Any variety show for YOSAHI? Nope. I have the 8 of Cups, which is also a no. Not coming for them two only. So yeah. Is the sad boy concept happening in their next comeback? I already mentioned I'm not sure if that's the next comeback, but I'm just saying it's gonna happen regardless. That's condescending, cards. What are you trying to say? Is this the next comeback or not? Is this the next comeback or not, cards? Jason, the cards are trying to troll me. Is it the next comeback or not? Ah, that's why. Okay, makes sense. They haven't decided yet. They haven't decided yet because they're deciding between 3 concepts already. There's 3 concepts in discussion. So they're all like, should we go with this one? Should we go with that one? Should we go with this other one? And but it's funny because most of Treasure wants the sad boy concept, right? Most of Treasure wants the sad boy concept. But on a marketing tactic, I guess others are like, no, let's not go with that concept yet. Can we know what the other 2 is? This is my own question. Can we know what the other concept is? I'm the one being nosy this time. The way I want to know. This is not their question. This is my question. What are the other 2 concepts? What are the other 2 concepts? Let's go with that. I am asking. Oh. Okay, so out of the other 2, oh. Really? Holy crap. That's different. That is not what I expected at all. One of the other concepts is like an angry one. And not an angry one, but like aggressive one. Like in your face. Maybe like times 100. Huh. Times 100. It's louder, right? It looks louder. The concept looks louder and angrier and upset. No, not like Killing Me. Killing Me is still somewhat smooth. You know what it looks like? It looks like, do you know Bobby's Kuala or Hole Up? You know Bobby's Hole Up? It's not as bad as You Mad. It's like lit, like Hole Up. No, not like BS from GD. BS is it's still smooth. It's still smooth. I'm seeing it like lit. But it's like Bobby's Kuala or Hole Up. You want a Minnow and Bobby concept like hit me. Bali chona hai. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good concept. Okay, yeah, if we get like, oh wow, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine Treasure doing something as loud and intense as Kuala. Let's see. Let's check the other one. Is there another one? Could be like BAP, like Warrior. No, Warrior is still smooth. Warrior is like an anthem. What's a good one? What's a good song from BAP? What is a good one? Maybe like maybe like Skydive from BAP. Yeah, I know BAP songs. I used could be like No Mercy, No Mercy. Hurricane is also a good one. Hurricane is also a good one. Yeah, I know BAP songs. I used to be a baby. Anyways, next. What is the other concept that they're debating on? What is the other concept? No, you're kidding me. That is no, that is a polar opposite. You're kidding me. What? No. Please don't tell me. No, 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 no. I am not. No, I'm not ready for it. Do you remember Icon's Onomohe? What you doing? Onomohe. Do you remember Icon's What You Doing? Yeah, like that. Icons. Oh, shoot. That's you. Can you think of that? That is literally three completely different concepts. We got something sad, we got something lit AF, and then we have something very. Ugh. I can't grasp. I can't grasp my head around Treasure doing Onomoe. Will there be girls? I don't know. Will there be? I don't see any, but I'm just saying the concept is lighthearted that way. Why do I have a feeling it's gonna be like onomoe? It does suit them. I'm not gonna lie. It might be like that. Who are the lucky 12 girls? I'm just kidding. J-Huck fits the what you doing concept for sure. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The concept for sure. So, okay. I'm gonna confirm it with you with that onomohe concept. It's like treasure being shy toward. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's not gonna be like maybe it's not gonna be like onomohe. It's like a hybrid of what you're doing, and my type. You know, it's kind of like both vibes put into one. So like icons, my type, and icons, onomohe together. Still both very lighthearted, but yeah, that's what I saw. Trying to focus on like the music video look, so I see it much more like my type. Let's see. Oh, that's going to be well received. Well received. All right. Give or take around maybe not potentially the next comeback. If not the next comeback, the comeback after. So again, it could be this next comeback or the comeback after. They're going to get well received. Like, this is when Treasure's name will not stop being talked about in Korea, like general public. I mean, it's already happening right now. However, after this next comeback, or possibly like before the comeback after that one, their name is just going to be trending almost all the time. Will it get them their first win? I don't see it yet, but the potential is so there. It's like higher than the last like months ago with their other comebacks. So basically the potential just keeps getting higher, but I do see their name trending a lot more. Yeah. So are we gonna have 3 more chapters again? That's a good question. Let's see. No. You're just gonna get an album. The next comeback supposedly. Wait, what? Okay, they're still okay. So it's possible it might be divided in chapters, but they are leaning towards just a slap with like an album. It's just going to be an album. All right. Anyways, I think I've stayed on too long. All right, guys. I'm gonna get going. Because this is a long overdue reading. I kind of gradually stuck on too long. Woo. Anyways, I'm sorry I couldn't answer all of your questions. We can ask them another time. We can ask them tomorrow. I'm going to try again and read Todam tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching all this time. I'm going to get going now. But I will be back on this channel tomorrow for Todam. I will read Doyoung and Yedami since I couldn't read them yesterday. So same time tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. I am going to go and I'm going to go watch Treasure Map and react to it and yeah, film and edit that and try to release that reaction as soon as possible. And then other reactions as well. I need to rearrange my schedule again because things just keep getting postponed. So I'm going to rearrange a new schedule for you guys and tell you when I'm going to upload other things. Also be on the lookout for my Patreon that's opening really soon. So yeah, again, if you want me to read other dynamics or you want me to do solo readings, check out my website. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna watch and react to Treasure Map and other things and also try to give you guys a new schedule on my content upload. Okay. For personal reading and choosing time availability, is it according to your time? So, Camp Winsol, if you're trying to book a personal reading with me on the website, there is a section there. You have to change your time zone. It's going to ask you. So set that time zone to yours and it'll be automatic for me. Okay. And then it'll show you what times are available in your time zone. So it's not as confusing. So again, before you book it, make sure you do that. Make sure you change the time zone on the website. Okay, it will ask you. All right. Again, if you want a personal reading, please use that code BlueMoon50 for 50% discount. All right. That will be available until Yedam's birthday. All right, guys. Ready your heart when you watch Treasure Map. My friends on my group chat have been telling me that. They said I'm gonna really take forever. They said I'm gonna take forever to watch this. And one of the, I think it was Ben. Ben was like, your reaction video is gonna be an hour and a half long, and I'm like panicking a bit. So, but we'll see. Oh, is it not subbed yet? Okay, then I'm gonna have to wait until it's subbed. I'm gonna have to wait until it's subbed because I have to make the reaction with subs for you guys. So. I mean, I could watch it without it. Because I do understand, but thinking about you guys too. So I will react to it then once. So when am I reading Iksan Boys? I will read the Iksan Boys whenever someone books it. So if you want me to read Jongwoo and Jonghwan, you have to book it on my website. Go to my website. Jan, do you do birth chart readings? I do. I know how to. I don't have it on my website. So actually, I was kind of debating on it. Do you guys want me to add palm readings and birth chart readings on my website? I don't mind. I do like doing it, but it's not like my field of expertise. I'm much more of a tarot reader and an aura reader and a light worker. But if you are interested in palm readings with me and birth chart readings, I have been debating on adding that to my services. Yes, palm reading your hands. Okay, if there are people that want me to add that to my services, then I'll probably add it eventually. I don't know when, but I'll announce it when I do. All right. But stay on the lookout for my Patreon. That's coming. I'm excited for that one because a lot of people want me to react to a lot of other things that would get blocked on YouTube. So I'm excited to open the Patreon, and my Patreon will also be a hub for others. Like if you pay a certain tier, if you want to take classes with me and such, I'm about to open that kind of tier, and you guys can do meditations with me, rituals with me, manifestations together, and all these tips. So that's going to happen. I'm going to have a tier for you guys on that. If not, if you don't want the spiritual part of it, I will have a separate tier where you guys can just watch my content, special exclusive content. So yeah, be on the lookout. I'm going to drop it pretty soon, hopefully in a week or two. Okay? Jihoon posted on Treasure members, or am I going to do another live tweet reaction? Oh, okay. Oh, that's when he, wait, what is this? Is this part of Team App 나는 용감하다? Oh, paragliding. Okay. I think this is like, I guess this is on Treasure Map. Whatever. All right, I'll watch. As usual, thank you for today, Jan. Good night. Since GQ individual is still fresh, as I said, I'm going to book GQ soon. No worries. Take your time. It's like a routine at a live reaction. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll probably camp out on Twitter. Bye, everybody. Take care. Annyeong. I'll wait. I'm going to wait for subs to drop so I can react to it properly. Okay, thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow for Todam. Annyeong. Bye. Take care.